Okay, what's going on, guys? In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the best movies of 2024. These were pure, jaw-dropping, choking on your popcorn out of pure awesomeness, inflated movies with hundreds of millions of dollars spent on these projects, all for our enjoyment. And I couldn't be happier. Alright, let's check these out. Now, as always, this is going to be my personal list, and if it doesn't line up with yours personally, then that's completely fine. Go ahead and drop in the comments, I'll read it, and maybe I'll give you a shout out if not. Anyways, let's check it out. Coming in at number 10, we have Am I Racist by Matt Walsh. This was a really interesting movie, getting to see Matt Walsh put on a wig and infiltrate all these really crazy groups of insane people with these ideas that make absolutely no sense. Like, these people are absolutely brainwashed. Like, if you watch this movie, they have some of the most crazy thoughts and ideas that you'll ever hear. And it really just makes you want to hit your head against a wall and blow up your TV screen. So it's infuriating, but also in a good way, because you just get to see him mess with them in the funniest little ways, and it's just really entertaining. Coming in at number 9, we have Speak No Evil. Now, this was a really surprising movie because I only found out after I watched the movie that it was a remake of a Dutch film that came out only like 2 or 3 years ago. So that was really surprising to me finding out. This movie stars James McAvoy as the main bad guy and some other actors that are a little lesser known, at least to me. And this innocent family goes on a very nice vacation, and they meet a family, and they go back to their house, and everything starts to get very weird and creepy. And there's a lot of really intense, awkward social cue moments where if you're not really good with awkward, tense moments of like when two people have a cringy argument or something right next to you in public and you don't know what to say, like if you're not good with that, this is definitely not a movie for you, because it is full of really cringe-inducing moments, not in a bad way, but moments that'll make you go, okay, I would not want to be in that situation. Definitely not. Okay, moving on. Coming in at number 8, we have Despicable Me 4. Now, this one was honestly really surprising to me because I was going in thinking I was gonna just not like it at all, because I saw the trailers and it just looked a little too corny for me, a little too childish. I liked the first 2 movies. The one with El Macho, the dude was really funny. But after the third one, I started growing out of it, and yeah, the Minions in the second one, and yeah, I don't know, it kind of lost me. And going into this one, I was like, it's just definitely not going to be for me. I went in watching it with my family, and it was honestly really good. The animation looked very impressive. That is one thing I noticed from the trailer, is that the animation looked very, very good, and it did not disappoint. Coming in at number 7, we have Inside Out 2. Another movie I ended up seeing with my family. I probably wouldn't have seen it by myself, but I am honestly glad that I did see it. It was really heartfelt. It had a lot of good messages. There were some pretty funny personality jokes with anxiety that I just couldn't stop laughing at. And there's just a lot of really relatable moments of growing up and going through puberty, and a lot of the emotions that you feel growing up. Coming in at number 6, we have Terrifier 3. It's Christmas time, and Art the Clown has a gift just for you. It's an axe in the head. This movie knows exactly what it's doing, and it knows exactly what you want. It's bloody, it's brutal, it's over the top, it's hilarious. It is one of the funniest movies you will go unintentionally. Actually, no. I'd say it's a bloody comedy, because Art the Clown is one of the funniest slasher villains of our generation. Some people have said, Chucky is really funny. I've heard some people say the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers is pretty funny, but none of them compare to Art the Clown. Art the Clown is literally one of the funniest characters in all of fiction. The fact that he's gone 3 movies, technically 4 now, without saying a single word and been able to make me laugh continuously is so impressive. I gotta put it on my top 10 list. In this movie, Sienna is dealing with the trauma of the last movie, while Art the Clown has come back with Christmas vengeance. This movie was definitely a lot more supernatural heavy than the last two, and I personally, it's not that I have a problem with it, I don't like the heavy dependence on, the devil, demons, it's hell, 666, all that. I just feel like it's too overdone in Hollywood. But in this, the way that Damien Leone is working it into the story, I'm willing to give it a pass, and I'm willing to see how he does it, just because I love the story of Art the Clown. I want to see how it goes. I want to see where he goes. And while I'm not the biggest fan of the demon storyline, and apparently in the next movie, Sienna is going to be going to hell to rescue her friend who fell into hell, I guess, or that portal or whatever. I don't know. I'm willing to hold on, but if it gets a little too over the top, then I might fall off and I might stop being a fan, but I'll always love Art the Clown, nevertheless. Coming in at number 5, we have A Quiet Place Day 1. When I saw the trailer for this movie, I instantly said, yeah, I'm probably going to see that. We follow Lupita Nyong'o's character as we follow this girl in a cancer treatment center going into the city as literally the end of the world starts. Alien invasion comes down from the sky, bringing down Death Angels. I really like this movie because we got to learn a little bit more about the Death Angels. Not so much about where they came from, but a little bit more about the actual beings, and that's really interesting. And we got to see that awesome scene where they're all chasing the helicopters over the buildings and stuff. That was awesome. Coming in at number 4, we have Alien Romulus. Now, I've heard a lot of people that are big-time fans of the Alien franchise calling this movie absolute shit. Now, I personally didn't grow up on the Alien franchise. I only watched the entire franchise 5 or 6 years ago. So I don't have a big history with the Alien franchise. However, going into this movie, I was pretty excited because I really liked the other ones. And coming out of the movie, I was really satisfied with what I saw. I don't understand a lot of the criticism that people have been coming out saying. Spoilers ahead, but the alien-human crossbreed at the very end of the movie terrified the absolute shit out of me. And there are people saying, oh, it looks so dumb, man, it looks so dumb. Well, your mom's dumb. This was honestly a really terrifying alien movie that had me on the edge of my seat. I liked it a lot more than Alien 3. And there's a lot of these Alien franchise fans saying that Alien 3 is better than this one, and I don't think that's true, but I guess I don't have as strong of an opinion as others, but we're moving on now. Coming in at number 3, we have Smile 2. I'm just going to say it. This is a really good movie. This is a really good movie, and you should watch it. You should watch the first one first and then watch this one. It's a really good horror movie. It's has a really interesting concept. Similar to some movies, yes, but it has a very unique spin to it. And it's definitely what makes it so popular. We follow a pop star being stalked by an interdimensional smiling demon. Pretty intense, if I say so myself. This movie is a really great psychological thriller. It will definitely have you biting your nails questioning what is real and what is not every 5 minutes of the movie. Coming in at number 2, we have Deadpool and Wolverine. Huh? Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. Just sharpening my claws. This was definitely my most anticipated movie of 2024, and it absolutely delivered. We got to see Deadpool and Wolverine fighting. We got to see Human Torch. We got to see Blade, Gambit, Elektra, more Easter eggs and references than honestly I could handle, a villain who looked like Caillou, and we got to see Henry Cavill as Wolverine. All that was missing was the Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider.
Please get me out of here! You look like that Johnny Blaze.
Yeah, I hear that a lot.
Did this movie have some problems? Yes. Is it a perfect movie? No. Did I love it? Absolutely. Moving on to our number 1 spot. the best movie of 2024, in my own opinion, was Piece by Piece. This movie came out of nowhere for me. I saw a trailer for it a week before it actually aired, and that's when I got an actual invitation to go to the movie 3 days early. So I had zero information about this movie, and I'm so glad that I actually took the opportunity to go to the early screening, because this movie was amazing. It had fantastic animation. The message in the movie was inspiring, and it personally really hit home for me and is making me be a lot more inspired to just do this YouTube and just stick to doing whatever that I want and not bending to other people and what they want, you know? Being a free spirit and not being controlled. I love the message of it. Whenever I get the opportunity for something great, I'm going to take it. And I just gotta say I appreciate this movie. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for our top 10 best movies of 2024. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good night. I hope you have a good whatever. I hope you have a good Christmas. I hope you have a good New Year's. I hope you have a good whatever. I already said that though. So have a good one.